Шановні
Dear colleagues, we continue our working day, and I invite Colonel Andriy Lysenko, official spokesperson of the presidential administration on ATO-related issues. Good afternoon, dear friends. Please listen to the information from the ATO area and about sea breeze military exercises. Near Lugansk, the situation remains very tough and difficult. The most hotspots are near Popasna village, Krymske, near Bakhmut highway, and Stanitsa Luhanska town. Here, the enemies use mortars, grenade launchers, and big caliber machine guns. 7 out of 13 shellings were not precise, showing that band formations tried to provoke Ukrainian regiments to open fire in response. All the shells, except the fire exchange in Krymska, were held at dark part of the day. In average, each shelling holds between half an hour and 2 hours, as it was yesterday in Stanitsa Luhanska, where the band formation shelled our positions during 2 hours from mortars, grenade launchers, and small arms. Near Donetsk, the most unquiet situation was near Gorlevka, and in total, the shellings of Ukrainian positions between Zaitsev and Mayorsk were held during 8 hours. The fire was opened from heavy weapons. Also, the patrol point near occupied Gorlevka got under shelling. Near Avdiivka, the activities of the enemy decreased slightly. Yesterday there were 5 shellings, but from heavy weaponry. Near Svetlodarsk bridge, the Russian militants had activated after midday and had shelled our positions near Lugansk village. Ukrainian forces in Mironivsk settlement used artillery and launched around 20 charges. Also, the howitzers of the enemies, amounting to 122 millimeter, were used near Kalinova village. At the same, the main intelligence departments reports about the use of electronic warfare systems by the militants. The electronic warfare systems were produced in Russia. These were systems Zhitel and Svet-Ku electronic warfare stations. After a short-term ceasefire near Donetsk airport, the military activities there resumed. Thus, the militants used mortars and artillery and launched more than 30 mortar mines and 8 artillery shells. Near Donetsk, there were in total 43 shellings, and 1/3 of them from heavy weaponry. Near Mariupol, during the last 24 hours, the ceasefire was violated 22 times. Especially near Marienka and Krasnogorievka. More than 70 mortars were mortar mines were launched. Also, near Novotroitsk, Starognativka, Granitna, and Gnutova were another military provocations. The aerial reconnaissance of the enemies continued, thus 5 flights of drones were registered. During the last 24 hours, 7 Ukrainian servicemen were killed and 14 were wounded. We express our condolences to the families of these soldiers. The losses of the enemy during the last day, 3 occupants were killed and 14 were wounded. The biggest losses were buried by the 2nd Motor Brigade near Lugansk, and also we have established the personal data of some militants who were killed and wounded. Thus, we identified Volodymyr Klenots, 39 years of age, from Makiyevka, Alexander Barin from Debaltseva, and Oleg Dmitriev from Gorlevka. Ukrainian law enforcement serviceman detained one of the militants near Tanyushivka checkpoint in Lugansk Oblast. This 30 years old man who was convicted in the past joined the illegal band formations in summer 2014. Then he fled to Russia. In early summer 2014, I was drunk and traveling home. One of the mobile groups of the militants had caught me and forced to work. So they suggested to me either to stay in prison or to build the fortification line, like digging trenches, and then I was offered to stay in the checkpoint during some period of time. I was not allowed to take any gun or any small arms. I started with the gas container, then I was allowed to take a gun. Recently, the Lysychansk court passed a verdict about a separatist woman who participated in service at the enemy's checkpoint near Almazna. Now she is sentenced to 4.5 years in jail. At the same time, one former militant successfully cooperates with the law enforcement. One of the residents of Lugansk Oblast in June 2015 joined the band formation. In some months he understood that it was a wrong decision, and now he had submitted a request to the SBU and indicated that he committed no crimes, and now upon check of this statement he is liberated from responsibility. Also in that ATO area, the SBU had found the weapons arsenal, big storage of weaponry. Yesterday, the multinational military exercise Sea Breeze 2016 had started. In the exercises, the armies of the United States, Georgia, Romania, Moldova, and Ukraine participate. Also, 700 of servicemen and 140 vehicles will participate in this Sea Breeze military exercise. The exercise will be held between July 18 and 30 in Odessa and Mykolaiv Oblast and in the northwestern part of the Black Sea. Also, the main intelligence department proves that the Donetsk 2 railway station had accepted 30 platforms with tanks and self-propelled artillery systems with cisterns with oil and fuel. Also, 10 cisterns with diesel fuel had arrived to Kharkiv railway station. Ilovaisk railway station accepted 6 cisterns with diesel fuel and self-propelled artillery